yeah, we had that recording going, but I don't know what happened to it. But basically, just going over the Altria investment. I think my previous recording failed, huh? And we're looking at this. The board of directors. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Still gotta, go through every inch of this bad boy. Um, but I'm impressed, very impressed with Altria, and I have been since the first time I invested in it. But like I said, we made a terrible decision to pull out. We should have stayed in and let our money compound because they obviously been doing very very well, and that's what you want. You want that steady profits, steady profits. So this was when they sent my stuff for my annual meeting. So we have Union Pacific Railroad, Altria Group, and they're both core holdings. There's quite a few more, but those are my core holdings. Yeah, this was the annual report. So so I got to spend time really going over everything here, and uh, and that's one of the issues. That's why you don't want to have too many companies, because you're not going to have the time to really sit down and go over everything that's going on with them. But the more you can know about what's going on with your company, the more that'll motivate you to want to hold on to it, invest in it, get excited about it, and I'm just because I haven't see a lot of this stuff unless you're watching CNBC or reading the Wall Street Journal all the time. You're not gonna get and within the annual report, the company is telling you everything about what they're doing. And right here, I'm just impressed with everything that I'm seeing. So we will be increasing our investment in this particular firm. You know, we will be doing that. Because it's like I said, I'm very much impressed with everything that I'm seeing. And this is Altria Group. Altria Group. We we have the investment in Union Pacific that did very well. That was our number one producer. And but what I try to do is diversify. You don't want to be concentrated too much in one particular or a few particular firms. And I have about 20+% in Union Pacific. I have a small percentage of my portfolio. We say, maybe 3%, 4%, small percent that's in, Altria Group. Man, this is the smallest. It's like having a dollar. It's real small. But I'm going to increase this one during 2013. So that's going to be my focus, increasing it. The ones that I have already, I'm just going to leave them as is. And that's the one of the things you want to do. You want to be increasing where it's merited. So that's the word. That's the word, and that's what I'm gonna be more or less putting the push on. I did the earlier recording, but apparently there's a limit, 44 minutes or what have you, because something happened and I lost my earlier recording, and I don't really want to go through the whole spiel again, but basically just talking about the day. We had a wonderful day for the family. When I say wonderful, it's always great when the family can be together. It was a heartbreaking because we had to bury one of our own, and in this particular case, I just had to stay away, and that's okay. That's okay. As long as not everyone wants to be there. For whatever reason. You don't have to give a reason. I have my reasons, but you don't have to give a reason. So that's how that went, and I didn't mail the things I needed to mail. I didn't run the errands I needed to run. I just stayed home. Interact with the Facebook people a little bit, watch some YouTube clips, sleep a little bit, exercise. I did 2.5 miles on the bike here in the corner, so I exercised, and just relax. Relax. Yeah, when you're home, your family, I like to say outrageous things and have fun with them, and they know I'm just having fun with them, and we just kick it back and forth like that, as family. So that's pretty much how my day went. And now, I'm talking about the investments. Yeah, I spoke with the gas station USA about my purchase, because I'm looking to purchase a gas station. So I spoke with them, and hopefully we can move that thing forward. We can move it forward. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, because it's gonna be, might take 6 months, from what I see. But it could happen in 36 hours, so it all depends on how we line everything up. Everything has to be lined up for it to happen. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at. Um, as far as my investment credentials, I have a nice little portfolio, small, because I have a small income, so it's not that big. We say 11,000 bucks. It's not that big, small amount, but it's broken down in various areas, and I'm starting to get the returns that are significant to my standard of living, because I'm able to produce this year, over $2,000 of of revenues, incomes, and I actually took that out. I took that out, and I took out a little bit more. I think I took out about 3,500. So I would have been a lot further right, about 35, 3,600. So I have to go back and calculate everything, but that's what I ended up taking out, and that's not what you want to do. You don't want to do that, but um, I reinvested a portion of that. So I think I'm looking at probably $1,000 reinvested, and we took out. So we have a net takeout of 2,500 to pay bills. Let's call it that. What you invest, what you take out, they wash out, and you have about 2,500 that came out. But most of that 2,500 was gains. It was gains. So my principal, I'm not able to compound too much of that 2,500, but I'm not losing ground. I'm not losing ground. So that's cool. And as my income grow, I could stop that mess and just build. So we'll see. Okay. So I'm gonna be putting in, I'm gonna be putting in my headline, and like I said, we pretty much have everything locked in. Okay, so we pretty much have everything locked in, and we talk about Union Pacific, 150 years old company that was created after the Railroad Pacific Act of during the 19th century, created during the Pacific Railway Act. This is a congressional act with the signing of the Pacific Railway Act 150 years ago. America embarked on the ambitious feat of construction of a transcontinental railroad. Abraham Lincoln was president. Union Pacific Railroad was born, and a year later ground was broken in Omaha, Nebraska. And that's one of my core holdings, and this one had the highest return, Union Pacific. So that's one of my core holdings, and very happy with it. And that's why I put in so much into it. I just fed the beast, and then it fed itself. And produce the highest returns. Um, and now we see that I have another one coming up. So with Philip Morris. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm probably just gonna close out and put both of those up. But yeah, I talk about exercise. I did 30 minutes on the bike. You can see it right there. Did 30 minutes on it, 2.5 miles in 30 minutes. Really 5 miles, 5 miles, because I do a mile in 6 minutes. So I did 5 miles. So I'm gonna have to make sure I calculate that thing properly. So I did 5 miles, and I did some push-ups. Didn't do too many sit-ups, so I'm gonna have to make up for that. I have to make up for that. So I need to do my sit-ups, and so I think we pretty much got everything covered there. Yeah, I spoke with, sent a text message to Carmen, and I found out about the Aristide family. They stayed home. They're doing very well. Very good friends of mine. And Carmen is home, and sent her encouraging texts, let her know, I'm there for her, giving her affection and everything else, 24/7. So, so she likes getting those kind of messages. Um, Let her know that I'm thinking about her. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. So that was one of the things. Um, so that was one of the things. But other than that, like I said, there's nothing else too much going on. You know, I didn't, I didn't go to the funeral, like I said, because just didn't feel like it. hmm Yeah, sent her a little something just to, like I said, just let her know that I'm thinking about her. Uh, just so you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? Yeah, sent her a little text message. Let her know I'm thinking about her. Um, Other than that, there's nothing else. Like I said, I spent time home, relax, sleep, exercise, spend time with the family, and that's about it. Yeah, I give out today. We gave out four, four of these overdue Christmas gifts, because people didn't come on time. They didn't come, and I'm not gonna chase you down to give you a Christmas gift. You gotta come. So we gave out four of them. Three for some little girls. You see them two up there. They came by, not together. Gave my godmother's brother gave him a gift, and then that's his girlfriend or wife. She got three gifts for her. She has three girls. So 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 next year I'm gonna have to keep them in mind and make sure I get something that's more age appropriate, because I think the gifts that they got were for little girls, but they're 9 years old. They're starting to get a little bit older, but so we'll have to see about that. And that's pretty much it. You know, there's not much else to put out. Yeah, I spoke about Gas Station USA. I spoke with the guy. I'm talking about the real estate broker, and I'm encouraged by what I hear from him. But we got to get the deals done. It's not just back and forth, and deals got to get done. Um, and I'm not going to commit to something unless I know everything can go through. You know. So that's where I'm at. Other than that, that's pretty much it. There's not much to go over. So I'm gonna close it out, and I'm gonna see you guys in 24 hours. Peace.